Welcome back, folks. So, I went back and got the potion, which, as you can see, is right here. The Elixir of Horrific Separation, which you want to give to Pestle Clin to help him out. Pestle Clin takes the bottle in both his hands and places it beneath the counter. His left eye focuses on you, while his right eye and hand concentrate on scribbling furiously on the countertop.
We can use this to make something that'll fix us right on up. Now, if you give us a moment, we get into the world. I'll make you some healing stuff for reward.
He turns his head to the back of the shop.
This one goes here, and this one goes here.
Alright, so it looks like Pestle and Clin are two different people now. The man closely resembles Pestle Clin, though without the crawling skin and constant subtle mutations.
Greeting again, sir, and welcome met. And what is I, Pestle, can do for ye?
Was hoping to get some healing concoctions.
Yes, of course, of course. Let's see now. I'll manufacture them for you for nothing, but I'll need the proper ingredients. An Oni's heart, a part of a hematite, or the hair of a deva, or a thread of the Asimon's robe, or the blood of a regenerating creature such as a troll are...
Actually, my wounds heal very quickly.
Pestle raises an eyebrow. Do they now? Well, then your own blood just might do.
After drawing a small quantity of your own blood and retreating to the back of the store, Pestle returns with a number of what appear to be hardened drops of blood.
Placed upon one's tongue, these clot charms will heal existing wounds and aid in the prevention of new ones.
Thank you. Alright, so we got 10 clot charms. That gives us 19 clot charms. They're decent, you know. Get a little heal on. Out of this deal, we also got blood charm, heart charm. We need our bottle here. There it is. Our dream vial. And that, of course, is the scraping of skin and some blood. I want to make sure the nameless one has open inventory slots, or you'll start dropping shit all over the place like my dumbass is doing. And I'll clean up later. Alright, so let's return. Sometimes I hate getting out of these fucking places. We're going to turn to Niall, whatever his name is, and give him the bottle of flesh and blood. Losing my mind. Fall from Grace is wanting to talk to Anna.
I got nothing to say to you, succubus. Very well, then.
Wow, that was a quick interlude. Alright, so I'll give him the vial. The machine requires a birdcage adorned with razors, fine wrought, to mimic the destructive power of dreams and the ability to capture our hearts and imaginations. Search in the siege tower for the cage I have commissioned. Alright, a cage with razors. Now we must head to the siege tower. But first... Never mind, head to the siege tower. No ifs, ands, or buts. Forget how to get in here. Oh, that's right. Portal. Dirt. And talk to Quack's Metal. I need a heavy decorated wrought iron birdcage. I have such an item. The Dream Builder came to me an age ago. He promised me that my durance in the prison of the city would be near an end when the cage left my possession. Can I have it? Yes, take this cage and lay waste to those who create such confines. Alright, now we have the dream cage. Let's return. Just go through the fucking portal. Do it. Or now we're stuck. Crikey. And return to Zonda again. And of course we'll have a final ingredient that we will need. Trying to get us around here as quick as possible. I know it can't be too fun watching us back and forth traverse here. Alright, I've got the cage here. Now give me my dreams. I need just one more item from you. We can begin the final process of the Dream Builder. I need a pillow that has lain inside a coffin. It will stimulate the sleep so profound that you may as well be dead. It opened your mind to the emanations of the Dream Builder. It is, if I say so myself, a touch of inspiration. Alright, so we need a coffin pillow. So, where are we going to get such a thing? Well, keep watching the fucking video and I'll show you. pawn shop? Now I can't remember. Shit. No, this isn't it. Check the marketplace. Laszlo! I know the name of the guy, I just can't fucking find him. I didn't think he was in here. So, we're looking for Hamries. I could have. Oh, there he is. Coffin Maker, duh. The Coffin Maker, the Coffin Maker! There we go. Well, hello there. In the market for a coffin yet? I need a coffin pillow. Aye, you hit a purchase, then I show you. What I do is a labor of love. The real value of my profession is the building of a coffin. And doing it well, in the act of perfectly ordered creation. Every piece must fit, so for the betterment of the whole. It is much like a metaphor of harmonium philosophy. I just need a fucking pillow. He nods at you again. 150 coppers for the basic boards used in construction, though the expense doesn't cover the time. Usually it's either whitewashed or painted some color of the person's choosing. The boards themselves are usually a 16th handspin thick, maybe even thicker. Whether they're worried that the person might get up back again. I just need a pillow. He nods at you. Some prefer Bitopian pine, which is fine and traditional, but I prefer the heavy arborean oak materials, simply because they have a good weight about them. Even a 20th inch stick of the oak is stronger than a 16th of a handspan pine. I said, I just need a pillow. He nods at you. From there I might need about a score, multiplied by a score steel wood screws, gauged by 8 by 1¼ inch or so. Lots of shops around here carry them, not a big deal to acquire. I'll also need some sort of metal pins for securing the interior lighting. Best to pick them up a bunch. Then there's the matter of the battens and the corner blocks, depending on how you wish to... Are you listening to me, dickface? I need a fucking pillow! He places his hand on his chin. And although I usually let the natural wood speak, the color of the coffin itself, sometimes the person commissioning it wants painted special or engraved. I don't usually do the finer work, though I'm skilled, but I contract it out. And the handles are alone another matter. If you don't shut up and give me a pillow, I'm going to hit you. Hard. Then there's the matter of measurements. That can be tricky, and I can try to do it myself, since occasionally a client would neglect to inform me is the race of deceased or forgot something like the hip width. Very important indeed. Also, if the client is still alive, I try to make precautions should the client fill out before they die, you know. And then there's the construction itself. Hammers? There's many different ways of attaching the sides, the ends to the floors of the coffin, and to each other. Some use internal battens or corner blocks, or plenty of wood screws to secure in place. You can also do the fiend's tooth method, and just cut alternate tongues, recesses all across the edges, and join so they fit together like a fiend's jaw. Requires a little more work and precision, but the result is neat and very strong. Hammers. Then there's the lid. The lid's gonna need a rim or lip all around it. If you don't shut up and give me a pillow, I'm gonna hit you. Hard. You think you finally got his attention. He frowns at you with a confused look. Pardon? I said I need a coffin pillow, that's all. Just a pillow. Do you have any? He looks relieved and smiles. A pillow? I thought you might need an entire coffin. He puts his hand on his chin again. I'm so sorry. I'm stuck out of pillows right now. I don't know when I'll have them again. The warehouse being closed and all. The warehouse?
Yes, the warehouse where I store my goods. It's having internal problems of some sort. New management or some such nonsense. I haven't been able to replenish my stock of late. The Harmonium would never let such things get out of hand as to cause distress to its customers. His voice fades away as he thinks, and then he looks at you. Perhaps you'd look into the matter for me.
I guess. I don't have a choice. If I want a pillow, I'll do it.
He smiles broadly. Excellent! If you deal with the issue satisfactorily, you may have a pillow for free! He gets the lecture look on his face again. That may not seem like sufficient payment, but let me tell you about the construction of those pillows.
Another time. I'll get started on this right away. Thank you.
Alright, so let's get away from this guy before I pull out the rest of my hair. And now we just need to go to the warehouse.
How much for the bunch of them?
Vault of the Ninth World.
Looking for a pillow. And that's all we need. The dream pillow. Alright, we have the dream pillow. Now the best thing to do is return to Hamry's first and show him the pillow. If you return it to Niall, who's building the machine, the quest will never erase from your your sheet there.
I've dealt with the trouble at the warehouse, and I got the pillow.
All right, he smiles. Well done, Cutter. As I said, you may keep whatever you recovered from the warehouse. Thank you. All right, yeah, thank you too. I think we're all set here. Let's go back to the Foundry. All right, and now Xander is waiting for us. All right, and we get the key. He pauses as if gathering errant thoughts. Close your eyes and stretch out your hand. You have to feel this key before you see it. You feel the touch in the palm of your calloused hand. At first you can barely feel it, but it rapidly grows solidity in moments, until finally Xander says, "Open your eyes!" When you do, you see a simple black feather in the palm of your hand. My work is finished. Use that key on the leftmost door of the Foundry, and the Dream Builder will open it for you. I must go now. I have work to attend.
A feather? All that work for a feather?
It's the final safeguard of the Dream Builder, Sod. You think you want anyone waltzing in? I ain't stupid. You want something else, or can I get back to work?
Go back to work with my things.
Alright, we got a level. Alright, now, earlier I said we don't want to screw over Soros, the supposed anarchist. And now we'll find out why. Well, let's go check out the Dream Builder since I know you're wanting to know. You find yourself standing under a hangman's noose. A gravelly voice cackles out of the darkness.
You dream again, again and again. Your body seems strangely light and airy, like you've lost control of it, like the winds blow. You will, they will.
You
find yourself floating through a maze of twisted plants and black barbs that tear at your insubstantial body. The creatures of nightmare pull themselves from the ground and walls and rip at your flesh. Their furious attack drives you into unconsciousness. This is a fun dream. You're standing in front of the Tower of Skulls. They babble at you. You can't understand the words. The clattering behind you distracts you, and you see a battalion of fiends rushing. You are standing in the maze again, and the stench of death surrounds you. You know you have killed all of them. The cackling voice breaks, and once again.
Oh, my pretty little puzzle. You've killed these and so many more that I've lost count of them all.
You are stricken mute and cannot reply.
Come to me, my puppet. Come to revel in her black barbed maze. Come dream with me.
Alright, so I went and dreamed and lost my entire party. Alright, after you get everyone back, now let's head over to go talk to Soros. What's our wisdom at? 22? Alright. Can only go to 25, but the more wisdom you have, the more experience you get. Ask him about himself.
Let's see, I grew up in the Foundry with my sister Soros. My father Sandoz is factor here, so he spent more time away trying to gain converts and increase the influence of the faction. My sister Soros is kind of a witch, but she knows stuff. She knows how to change people and make them more like what they are.
What do you mean?
She can just look at someone and see they need added and what they need taken away. I don't know how she does it. My father always said it was something about her ascending to another level. He said she was born Godsman.
Alright, so with this interesting bit of knowledge, find Sister Sorosa, who likes to wander around and disappear when you need to fucking talk to her, and then reappear. Everyone seems to have a special talent. Tell me of yours.
I know not how I came by it. It seems something has always been a part of me. I can only surmise that my past lives and beliefs in this one has given me a special insight into mortal nature. I am gifted with the ability to see a piece of potential within every being, by reading the true name graven on the mortal's very being, and by slightly mispronouncing that word, I am able to change the nature of that potential.
Interesting. Can you teach me this skill?
I can change you, but I cannot teach you. It is like teaching color to a blind man, or sound to a deaf man. And I will change you, if the price is right.
Okay. What's the price?
Tell me, do you subscribe to the philosophy of the Godsman?
Yes. Wisdom increased permanently. This will not happen if you turn in Soros. So don't do it. And as you can see, our wisdom is only 20. That must be because there we go. 23. Had to reapply a tattoo. Alright, so your wisdom is legendary. You gain a substantial bonus to all earned experience points. Alright. Seems like a good time to save for me. What do you all say? Shit, saved twice. Alright. So after we get our wisdom there, let's go talk to Natalie. No, not who we want to talk to. You guys are killing me. Well, let's go talk to Bedalin, since she's still around too. Actually, let's check these rooms out. Ah, right. See if we can find anything of interest here. Empty, empty, empty. What the fuck? A bunch of empty bullshit. Door number 2. Better not be empty. This better not be fucking empty. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're pissing me off. Door number 3. Better be something in here. Oh my god, I got a bad feeling about this. Empty, empty, empty. Fuck! Fuck! Alright, let's talk to this bitch.
Your guardsman now? Still happy with it?
Yeah, sure.
Good, pleases me you're happy with your choices. What can I do for you?
Doodledon says you're an anarchist bitch and that you're trying to pin a crime on him. Alright, so, if you've been doing a lot of lawful good deeds, as I have been doing here, you can get away with doing this quest, which is not so lawful and not so good. What you want to do is when you talk to her, tell her you're not really that happy. Tell her it's an empty title.
Would you say that you're devoted to the guardsman then?
And tell her no.
Would you say that your lack of devotion is strong enough that you would strike at the guardsman if you were given the chance?
Then you've come to the right person. She smiles, and a new light comes into her eyes.
How would you like to strike against both the Bazaar 2 war machine and the guardsman alike?
What do you mean?
What I mean is there's a weapon of incredible power being developed here in the Foundry that is being funded by the Bazaar 2 devils, if you prefer. Destroying it will not only give you a shot at the faction, as you say you reject, but also bloody the nose of the entire race of fiends.
I'll do it.
Good. Hit the machine on its weak spot and come back and let me know.
What are the weak spots?
Concentrate your energies on the firing device, I'd say. I'd recommend inserting something metal there. The hot steel of the item will spark and flurry, destroying the resonance of the weapon's magical field, leading it to self-destruction. When you've inserted the item into the device, leave. You're about half an hour before it detonates.
about the workers?
What about them? They are slaves in the faction. And the faction will not weep when they are gone. Why, then, should you care?
You're right. I'll be back. Let's blow this shit up.
Alright. Still lawful good. And of course, we gotta tell... Get the fuck away and get down the stairs, you dumb bastard. Jesus Christ. Alright, we'll be back next video and we're gonna blow shit up.